There comes a point when people are going to be forced to face the consequences of how they treated you. They knew exactly what they were doing. They intentionally inflicted hurt and pain and malice in your life. And for a long time, you were naive. And they assumed that you would never recognize the manipulation and their blatant disrespect. They played on you. They played on your life. They acted like it was a game. But they failed to realize that eventually wisdom will reveal what deception tries to hide. And it did. These people underestimated your value. They treated you as like you were just easy to replace, as if your loyalty and your kindness and the support that you gave them could be found anywhere. But, life has a funny way of teaching lessons to people that take pride in their ego and take pride in refusing to humble themselves or just refusing to learn. And now they're realizing, they're missing that genuine person that you are. They're missing that genuine person that they had in their life. And they recognize that that was rare. And not everyone brings the same level of love and integrity and commitment that you brought into their life. While they were expecting you to break, you grew. You grew stronger and wiser and bolder. And while they expected you to just remain available, just to put you on a shelf and just be ready for whenever they wanted you, you learned to set your boundaries. And while they assumed they could just return whatever they want, come pick you back up off the shelf, they're now realizing that sometimes those opportunities can come and go. You're not there anymore at their beck and call. When you started recognizing their behavior and you stopped making excuses for them, you began actually seeing them for who they truly were. You saw them say one thing but behave another. And you gave them the benefit of the doubt. But you stopped making excuses, and you no longer see people for who you hope that they become. Your clarity, your wisdom, your perception, praise God, gave you that. It changed everything. You chose your peace over confusion and chaos that they constantly tried to pull you into. You chose your self-respect over their approval and validation. You chose growth over unhealthy attachments, and I'm so proud of you. And now you're building the life you deserve. You're embracing happiness. You're surrounding yourself with healthier relationships, and you refuse to settle for being merely tolerated when you deserve to be appreciated and you deserve to be celebrated and loved. Your progress is speaking louder than any argument ever could. And now in the meantime, you left them back there and they're boo-hooing over there because they took you for granted. They took you for granted. And they might try to still create a narrative and rewrite the story and make you look like the bad guy and make them look like the victim. Go ahead, let them. They're going to play the victim. They're going to avoid accountability. They're going to justify their actions. Let them. Their version of events does not have any power over your life or your future. Their access to your life ended the moment that you walked away. People who recognize real value, they protect it. They don't take it for granted. They don't gamble with it. And when somebody loses a person who genuinely cared, who genuinely supported them and loved them, the realization of what they had often comes after it's too late, after you're gone. So keep moving forward. Your worth was never determined by how other people treated you. The chapter closed, and it closed for a reason. And your best days are ahead. You are looking forward and you're not looking back. And you're fully embracing what's ahead and what God has in store for you. You've done the hard work. It's time to prosper.